Hi, my name is Reed Blinn, Executive Managing Director of Newmark Grubb Knight Frank. Today we'd like to welcome John Palumbo, CEO of HealthRight, to our City Business interview.
HealthRight also, in where we see 3.0 going, is really the genesis came from the work that was done by two of my partners at iTrax. And as part of our iTrax offerings, we began to see some unbelievable clinical outcomes and financial outcomes. And at the underpinnings, here's what we found. We found that the companies who created the best culture of health and well-being for their employee base outperformed every index stock market that we know of. And they have outperformed them. We started studying this back around 2000, and they've outperformed and sustained that performance over the last 16 years. So in there, Dr. Ray Fabius, who is our Chief Medical Advisor, Dr. Ray has been studying this and really crafting what is now the most scientifically based baselining and benchmarking tool that allows us to identify what are the needs of this population across all 5 characteristics of that population. You have a well group. At some point, all of us will become at risk for something. That's the second group. You have a group that has an episodic or an acute need. You have a group that's already in chronic care, so that at-risk group for becoming chronic care or episodic, those are 3 big cohorts, and then you have a catastrophic. Well, between the chronic, the catastrophic, and the episodic, you have only about 12 to 15% of the population, but it drives about 85% of the costs. So the trick is, can you make an investment in your healthcare rather than managing it as an expense? And for us, the unfinished business is really taking some of the capabilities that we have around engaging folks, to get them into access programs, to get them to physicians, to get them compliant, to get them managing their chronic care diseases. We really think that we can not just enable the promise of population health, but ultimately fulfill it. And that becomes a critical driver for us in the go forward direction. So it all came from unfinished business that we had started back at iTrax, and it's still been the underlying foundation of our vision to where we want to take HealthRight in the future.